What's up, everybody?
Friday night.
Friday night.
It's a Friday night podcast.
It is Friday night. Late night.
Late night. You guys are hearing it on Monday whenever, but
we need to hire like a sexy lady to be like, ooh, late night.
Ooh, Easy L Jettison Bombardier. Well, Fridays always feel nice. It feels like
freedom.
Yeah, it feels very American.
It does, because you're like, oof, depending on like a week, if you work job or like you've just had a lot going on, and Friday kind of feels like you get to relax for a little bit.
It feels like you won.
Exactly.
You won.
It makes me think of, man, I can't wait till America. Maybe it'll be a minute, but I just want them to adapt the 4-day work system, instead of working 5 days. Well, technically everybody works every day, but
okay.
In Europe they do 4 days a week.
Tell your boss you can only work 4 days. Boom, you got a 4-day work week.
But then it'll be like, too bad. No.
Oh, I quit.
Well, I need money, but
go work at McDonald's.
Nah. Unless McDonald's paying $30 an hour or something.
11. I saw the sign.
11?
I ate at McDonald's on the way over here.
Oh, did you? Did you know, this is random.
What?
Talking about McDonald's. I've seen some stuff on TikTok about people like switching stuff up on the menu. Somebody, I never thought to do this because, of course, I guess most of the time, whenever you go to a place like that, you kind of assume that you can only order what you see on the menu, right? As it is. But one time I saw like a TikTok where this guy was like, yo, can I get a Big Mac, but instead of the beef patties, can I get chicken patties? So it was a chicken Big Mac. I
don't buy Big Macs. I don't understand. It's just not good to me.
Yeah.
To me, the double cheeseburger is better and smaller and cheaper. But if you get 2 double cheeseburgers, it's better than a Big Mac to me.
I could see that.
Because you don't need that extra piece of bread. That's just
true. That is true. I don't know what, I guess, because it technically is just two burgers.
And then there's some special sauce, but I don't.
Isn't that just Thousand Island?
I don't know. I like ketchup and mayo better.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. I haven't had a Big Mac since I was like 14.
Boom. Order a Big Mac. Say, nah, no patties. Give me chicken nuggets.
I thought you were about to say, order a Big Mac and just say, no meat. No
bread.
Just bread.
3 pieces of bread.
Just 3 pieces of bread and throw in 1 slice of cheese. That's hilarious. Wait, so you said do chicken nuggets instead?
The Nugget Mac.
The Nugget Mac. Huh. Wouldn't that be, well, I don't know. That'd be interesting. It makes me think of, I used to do this thing, well, I still kind of do every now and then. So sometimes at gas stations, like Quick Trip or like a Racetrack, those big ones. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I have like chicken sandwiches, and what I would do is I'd get a chicken sandwich, and because they didn't come with cheese, what I would do is, those stick cheeses, like string cheese, I would get a pepper jack one and just put it into pieces and put it on top, and just real hood shit. But
very inventive, bro.
it tasted good.
I'm proud of you.
Every now.
You figured that one out.
Every now and then it tastes good, but hey, sometimes you gotta chef it up.
All right, check this out. My boy told me about this, right? Okay. And I was like, oh my God, that sounds gross. What the fuck is wrong with you? Then I tried it. Boom, you're a genius.
Oh boy.
Here's what you do. Trust me. Just believe in me, okay? You go to Krispy Kreme. You get a Krispy Kreme donut, a glazed donut.
Glazed donut, okay.
Right. Then you get a piece of cheese. You can buy the cheap shit, the Kraft singles.
Okay.
You lay a piece of cheese on top of the Krispy Kreme donut.
Okay.
You put it in the microwave for 8 seconds.
Okay, so it melts a little bit.
You eat it. It's.
What does it taste like?
It's like God. You know what I mean?
This is what God tastes like.
Dude,
yeah.
It sounds. The first time I heard it, I was like, "Yo, that's gross." But then I tried it. I was like, "Oh my God."
So it almost seems like those two things don't go together. I thought you were about to say you get a donut, a glazed donut, and then you get like a breakfast sausage and put it on top of it. Okay,
that sounds good too.
I mean, I think McDonald's has something like that, but it kind of, that's what I thought you were going, like a donut sandwich.
The McGriddle?
Yeah, McGriddle's cool. I don't eat it all the time, but
so that's kind of sweet. It's kind of like a little
like sweet and savory type of thing.
And then you got the cheese.
I wonder what the cheese does to it,
bro. Sets it off.
I feel like you're gonna mess my stomach up.
Sets it off is what it does.
I'm gonna be packed up. I'm gonna be like, duh.
Trust me.
We'll see.
It's like a cheesecake.
I don't know about that.
It's the hood cheesecake. You got your cake and your cheese.
Sure, if you want to call it that. I don't know if a lot of people would say the same thing. The hood cheesecake, literal cheese. Bro. That's interesting. Well, I was about to say. Oh, no, you haven't even watched it. Or at least I don't think so. I finished The Boys.
I have not seen season 3.
Oh my God. Great show.
Don't spoil it.
Might be my new favorite show.
It is a dope show.
It is a very dope show. Was
this season better than last season?
Oh, yes.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought last season was dope.
It was last season. Season 2 was very dope. Season 3, man, it just gets more intense. I'll just say that.
It's an intense show already.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. And Homelander is actually one of my favorite villains now. Just because I used to hate him, I was like, this motherfucker need to die.
He is a dope character.
He is a dope character.
Yeah.
He just keeps losing his cool, and he keeps going crazy.
He's like the perfect evil Superman.
Exactly, perfectly.
Yeah.
But it's. When you watch season 3, whenever you get to it, just let me know because there's a lot to unpack in there. And then now, they're making more. And so I'm excited to see what happens. But yeah, I think this season, though, actually made me like Butcher even more. I like Butcher a lot.
Okay.
Butcher is super cool, even though he fucks up a lot.
I feel like he's a discount mall Wolverine. Doesn't he have a Wolverine vibe?
Yeah, he does have a Wolverine. Yeah. Now that you say it,
like Wolverine's cousin.
Wolverine, it's
like Wolverine used to beat him up as a kid. That's how he got so tough.
It's just Wolvie, not Wolverine. That's hilarious. Yeah, he does have that because he has that like that type of like, especially with that accent of his.
What the fuck are you doing here, mate?
Are you right, cunt?
Who are we gonna beat up today?
But he's super cool, and so yeah, the whole season is super, super dope.
So what's going on in the world, bro?
Man, this actually...
I've been tuned out.
You've been tuned out? Man, how lucky...
I'm ignoring the world.
Man, how lucky have you been? Because I've kind of been in and out. One of the things that happened... So, I don't know if you heard the news. This is entertainment news. This is the entertainment section of the podcast. Discovery bought HBO and Warner Brothers. Or bought Warner Brothers. Discovery Channel.
I saw the streaming services were going to merge. So Discovery is the bigger of those two?
Yep.
That's surprising.
That's news to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to do some Googling.
So Discovery bought out Warner Brothers, and what's been happening a lot lately, of course, they are merging. So I think here in about a month, or if not towards the end of the year, I want to say it's a month from what I read, but it's going to be like HBO Max and Discovery plus the app or whatever. So it'll be together. But what they've been doing so far is taking off original shows from HBO Max, like they're just stopping them.
I saw someone said that HBO like fired, it was either like 70 or 90% of their writing staff.
Yep.
It must be because of that.
Yep, because of that. And then
they canceled the Batgirl movie.
Yeah, and crazy enough, the president of Warner Brothers, I don't know if this is what I'm about to say is like he really, really real, but he supposedly when they got the news that they're being bought out, and then they told him that they were canceling Batgirl, he said that he almost quit his job just because of that. He was like, I'm going to quit because y'all are canceling. And maybe, I don't know if he really loved the show, but he said, I'm quitting. And then they
feel bad for the actors involved. Imagine doing a whole movie. Imagine being the star, like being an upcoming actor and being the star of that movie. And then it's just.
Yeah, it's crazy. So a lot of stuff. They're doing a lot of stuff just so in the next few months, if you do watch HBO Max, I have it because of like my family. But if you see a lot of shows, quietly, they've removed a couple shows. I actually have like a little article here on my phone.
What'd they get rid of?
They got rid of, it says here, 6 Warner Brother movies these are movies that were streaming exclusively on HBO Max have been quietly removed from the service following the Discovery merger. These are the 6 movies: An American Pickle, Moonshot, Superintelligence, The Witches, Lockdown, and Charm City Kings.
I never heard of
any of them. Yeah,
Charm City Kings. I have heard of that. That was Meek Mill's thing.
Was it?
Didn't he? Wasn't that his movie, or was it a show?
I don't know. I don't know that. But so they're removing stuff, and certain shows are getting canceled because Discovery is like, we about to clean house. And so
interesting.
It's kind of funny because like you said, I didn't know that Discovery was that big.
Yeah,
I always thought HBO was bigger because, for one, have you ever heard anybody talk about the Discovery Plus app?
No, but my dad watches Discovery type programming.
Okay.
They have kind of a lot of white trash type reality TV shows.
Okay, yeah.
They got like alligator people in the bayou and ghost hunters and
now that I remember,
Sasquatch.
I have a homegirl. She watches it, and she be watching. I think it's like these truck drivers that drive in Antarctica or like
ice
Alaska.
road truckers.
That's what it is.
Then they got The Biggest Catch. I think all those are all right,
and we're back.
So where were we?
We were talking about I have a friend who she watches Ice Road Truckers, which I don't see the appeal. I mean, I could definitely see why people might like it.
Yeah.
Because it's dangerous situations, and if you don't really think about it, people have to do this for their job or career or whatsoever, of like driving in these crazy environments and trying to deliver shit, in Alaska or wherever it is. But so that happened. And so there's like that going on. There was something else. Oh, staying in the entertainment news. It says here a new article that came out today. Netflix must pay $42 million in writers' residuals. So like royalties for writers. So it says here Netflix's recent arbitration with the Writers Guild of America over Bird Box starring Sandra Bullock has resulted in the organization securing $42 million in unpaid writer residuals.
Damn, Netflix was holding the royalties?
Yep.
I've always wondered how movies get paid. Like how does that work on Netflix?
So I think it kind of like in the way that the music industry works.
Streaming, like
review. Yeah, so it works the same way in the film and TV industry. So you kind of have these guilds and these like organizations that you have to join that will help you get your residuals for like streaming, for whenever they're played on TV and stuff like that. It kind of works the same thing like ASCAP, BMI. They have their own versions of it for TV.
It's crazy how the world works now because, I have PlayStation Plus. So I can download games for free.
Yeah.
But I wonder how they get paid. I wonder if it's like, okay, depending on how many hours you play the game, or if you just download it and delete it,
That, or it might be something like where Sony pays a license fee. Maybe the company or whoever owns it is like, hey, we're going to pay you a fee to put this on here so people can play it.
That makes sense.
They might do it like that. So it just depends. Man, there's so many ways.
I would love a percentage of anything. I would.
No, definitely.
To get a percentage of.
I would want a percentage of all Marvel stuff. Speaking of Marvel.
I'll take anything.
I know. It's so crazy because it makes me think of, when Marvel first started, you had Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. After a while, eventually he took a pay cut from being in movies, but instead he gained percentages in Marvel for whatever they did.
Okay. So
I think by the end of it, before, of course, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Infinity War or whatever, he
Thanos
dies. Wins. He technically does. But after that, I think he had, I might be getting this number wrong, so I'm sorry in advance. I think he had 10% of like whatever Marvel like made.
Damn.
I think it was either just movies. He said that he took a pay cut.
That's why they killed him.
Exactly. Like, we gotta get this motherfucker out of here. He can't be any more movies. He's gonna make us go broke. But yeah, so I'm like, because my thing is like, damn, if he got 10% of Marvel of that movie and just however much it's gonna make for the rest of the life, I'm just like, damn, he good.
Damn,
he ain't gotta do no more movies if you don't want to. But to stay on the superhero thing, another thing that I looked up here. So Marvel has always been like top dog when compared to DC. DC kind of has always been playing catch up with Marvel, and they're just trying to keep up, which in result, because Marvel set out all this like foundation for them to eventually, do Thanos and whatever they're doing now. DC always tried to keep up and then ultimately failed for the most part. They made cool movies, but they just couldn't. They wanted to be Marvel and they couldn't. So an article here says that DC reset. They're doing a reset over everything. So it will adopt a 10-year plan similar to MCU. So now they're like, fuck it. We're going to just build a foundation and do what Marvel did, but we're going to have to do it this way, which I felt like they should have done from the beginning.
Wonder if they're going to get rid of the Flash movie.
I think that's still coming out. I think
that's going to maybe set off the reset.
Maybe that's how they'll play into it, where everything will just reset. But I think that's one of the last few movies that they're just going to knock out to be like, well, we have it or whatever. Because everything too with that Ezra Miller dude, how crazy he is, just in trouble and harassing people because he's not going to be Flash anymore. He's out of the business, and So now they're going to reset. And so they're going to do what Marvel did, except, through DC. It says from the article, we have done a reset. We've restructured the business where we're going to focus, where there will be a team with 10-year plan focusing just on DC. So Marvel's already in there. I don't know how many years they've been doing it for now, but now DC's going to start. And, now DC just needs to do their thing.
I'll say this. I like that they're darker.
Yes.
I love Marvel movies, but sometimes they feel too cutesy and they want to have this little cutesy joke every like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're a little too goofy when I feel like they'd be doper if they were more serious.
Very true.
And I feel like DC takes that approach all the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with movies like The Batman.
Dude, I tell you, I don't think there was one smile in that movie.
Maybe by Catwoman.
No.
Or no,
there was one smile, right? When Alfred smiled at dude, and then dude just started talking shit to him. Batman, Robert Pattinson.
That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, because that's a very dark movie.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively. Good movie. Great movie. They're going to make 2 more. I liked it. Especially, I already forgot her name. Catwoman, whoever Catwoman was.
I'd like a full Catwoman movie. She was with Ezra Miller.
She was?
They were in a relationship.
What?
Yeah. Oh, Zoe Kravitz?
Zoe Kravitz.
Let me Google that just to make sure.
Wow.
I think my sources told me that
she said, "Let me get the fuck out of here."
Well, maybe she's the reason he went crazy.
Oh, damn.
When they broke up.
He couldn't handle it. He said, "No, I need that Catwoman."
He made her a superhero. She wasn't a superhero before that.
Yeah, because I remember I was trying to think of like when I first saw her, and when I remember her, she was in Mad Max.
That was a dope movie.
Mad Max was a dope movie.
I heard that video game is super underrated. I saw a video that said that.
Oh yeah,
it's like an open world game.
Yeah, I remember that. Wow, that video game came and went.
Yeah, it's just I'm googling and just
no internet.
Trust me, bro.
I will trust you.
All right, I got some entertainment shit.
Okay, what's that?
So, there's some new shit. I screenshotted it. I had the official sources, but I lost it, so I can't find it. So trust me, bro. They're trying to do some shit, right?
Sound like a conspiracy theorist.
This real. Government people. Somebody's trying to bring a bill forward, right?
Okay.
To where they can no longer admit or use songwriters or rappers or musicians' lyrics against them in a court of law.
Oh.
They're trying to bring this forward.
That's dope.
I have a controversial opinion on this.
Oh boy. What's the opinion?
So what do you think about this?
I like that. Because essentially what they're trying to do is protect the artist from, because it's an art form.
Right.
But then there comes a time like, okay, well, when is it art and when is it, can be used as evidence? I think it's good, but I'm trying to think of like, I don't know. I think it's okay. I see the benefit of it,
right? But
then I'm also trying to think of like, oh, what if somebody says that they shot 50 people?
So my opinion, right?
Oh boy.
If you're breaking the law, and then you're telling the public, hey, I'm breaking the law.
Yeah.
And then they go investigate and it finds out that you were breaking the law. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay. I get that. That's true. I agree with that. That makes sense.
You're snitching on yourself, but then you're saying...
You're dry snitching.
Oh, the court shouldn't use that because it's art. But, bro, that shit was true.
True.
You wrote an autobiography talking about, true events. True crimes that you committed.
True. Because I understand that. Oof. Because, like, my thing is... Because my whole thing goes back to, well, if you're going to say stuff like that, because there have been rappers who have rapped about their life, but it was before they started rapping, and you should always be like, the main thing when it comes to that is, one, don't be tied to it anymore. Just, that's whatever you did in the past. Because it's kind of like that whole phrase of like, well, when you get money, you should kind of leave the old lifestyle behind and, right. But some people don't. And so I agree with that, because I'm like, well, if you were doing illegal shit, well, you kind of told on yourself, just to kind of be cool and try to, live up to your persona or whatever.
No, I do get, different situations, right? So like Eminem rapped about, I'm going to kill Christina Aguilera or I killed Britney Spears.
Yeah.
But shit, investigate it. Call Britney Spears. Make sure she's alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Interesting.
That's kind of a joke. But,
of course.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Music is a little different because, okay, as an artist, right? If you painted someone dead, they might not investigate that.
Of course, because it's a painting or...
Yeah. But if they found out that person was dead...
They'd be like, wait a second.
Well, shit, maybe we did.
Is this a coincidence?
Yeah, so just be mindful when you're talking about,
That's interesting. So then somebody's trying to introduce a bill to protect. I get it.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Now, do you think, though, if this bill passes, I thought what you initially were going to say that somebody's trying to pass that bill, but there's something within the bill that they're trying to get. You know how most of the time people in government, they'll say, hey, we agree to this bill, but there's like these other little small bills that kind of affect stuff. I thought you were going to say that. But my question goes, so let's say if this passes and they go, hey, artists are protected from lyrics being used in the court of law or whatever, do you think more people will start saying stuff like about their life?
No,
it'll be the same.
It'll be the same. I feel like people are gonna say that shit anyway.
Regardless, yeah. I agree. That makes a lot of sense. And speaking of, I was thinking about the Young Thug case the other day. Speaking of, music and lyrics being used against you, because I know he's still in jail, right? Him and Gunna.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Hilarious, but that's the entertainment.
So what else is going on in the world, bro?
Man, really, to be honest, I've been working so much, I'm not too sure. A lot of
damn. So when Ezra Miller and
what is that
Zoe
picture?
Kravitz were dating, they were damn near kids.
They were like kids.
Teenage. That's teenage love right there.
Oh, she was his first love.
Well, I don't know. They're a little grown up. Is he wearing lipstick? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ezra Miller's a little, was it eclectic?
A little spicy?
A little, I don't know what you call him.
Do your thing, bro. Do your thing, bro.
I think she put it on him and he couldn't handle her leaving. Look at that haircut, bro.
That's like me when I was...
For audio listeners, we're looking at a picture of Ezra Miller and Zoe Kravitz when they were younger.
That's me when I was 15.
That's hilarious. I'm remembering your pictures when you played basketball. I'm like, maybe that is kind of close. It's hilarious. Have you seen? Oh no, I was about to say that you probably haven't seen it.
The Boys? No, I haven't.
No, not The Boys. Nope.
I have not.
Oh man, I want to go see it again. It was dope. Nope was dope.
Nope was dope. Okay.
It was super dope. A lot of people have been giving it mixed reviews. But I liked it. I think. If I do say so myself, I think that Jordan Peele is probably one of the best directors out today. He's up there for me with like your Christopher Nolans and all these other like big directors.
Yeah, check it out. I haven't been to the movie theater since Thanos, bro.
Since Thanos, like
I'm
since Thanos
serious,
pulled
yo.
up.
I don't know what movie I've.
Last time you went to the theater?
I turned into a bootlegger.
We're gonna edit that out the podcast. No, the cops.
I just incriminated myself, and they can use my lyrics against me. Shit, you know Hilarious. What? I backtrack. That was a very bad take.
Oh my god.
I did. People's words should not be used against them.
That's hilarious
at all. That's just fucking wrong.
Oh my god. But no, yeah. Me and my partner, we went to go see Nope. Mm-hmm. I want to go see what's it called? Thor: Love and Thunder. But too. Man, I've heard so many bad things about it.
I have as well, but then one of my friends said it made him cry.
The way you said that, he's like, my friend saw it, made him cry.
He said it was good.
He said
I didn't talk to him about this. I just saw him say that on the internet.
That's hilarious. Yeah. I'll probably still go see it, but I've heard mixed reviews.
Still haven't seen Doctor Strange.
Damn, bro. I think Doctor Strange is really good. There are moments where it felt slow, but I think overall it's not your typical Marvel movie. Mm-hmm. It's a really suspenseful movie.
It's not cutesy woosy.
I mean, it has moments, but for the most part, no, it's not. This is Marvel trying to turn dark. I think they're trying to. Okay. Because with everything that's coming up, I think it's about to get crazy.
You're getting some Batman vibes.
Maybe not too dark like that. I want them to go that dark.
Did you see the Black Panther trailer?
Yep.
The trailer looked hard.
It did look hard. Yeah. It did look dope. everybody's asking the number one question of who's the new Black Panther.
One of our cool ass people members was a extra in the movie.
Did he say what he did in the movie?
He's a warrior.
Oh, I'm gonna look. I'm like, that's him right there.
I hope he's in it. Man.
I know. I hope he made the cut.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
But it's gonna be interesting. It's funny. One thing that I saw on TikTok, because when the trailer came out, it was like number one on YouTube everywhere. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" Just because R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman, right? Okay, R.I.P. to him, Black Panther. But people were saying, because now they're bringing in Namor, who, if you don't know about comics, he's like this. He was Aquaman before Aquaman type of thing.
Sounds like a soccer player.
Namor good. No.
Like the number one Brazilian soccer player.
Basically, no. So Namor in this movie, Marvel, they made him Latin. He's not Latin in the comics at all. He's just like this dude from Atlantis. That's all he is.
Evil Aquaman.
Evil, yeah. He's kind of he goes back and forth. But anyway, it was funny because he's Latin and they're taking inspiration from like a lot of like Aztec culture, Mayan culture, all these different things, whatever. And people were saying, oh, man, this movie theater is gonna be nothing but Henny and Corona. It's gonna be Hennessy and tequila everywhere.
Okay.
You're gonna see all the Latin people pull up in some lowriders.
I'm gonna just watch it in my living room, man.
I'll probably go out and see it.
I don't like being around people anymore.
I feel you.
I think I'm broken.
I think the movie theater is probably one of the few places that I don't mind being around some people.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm trying to think of all, like I'm actually, I don't like concerts anymore. Not that I don't like them. It's just too many people. I'd rather just, if I had the money, I'd go to VIP.
Have I told you my not all here moment of me telling the guy to shut up at the movie theater?
I think you might have said it a long time ago.
Dude, I was in Superman, right? Dope ass movie. The guy behind me was sitting with his girlfriend.
Oh boy.
And throughout the whole movie, he's explaining shit to her. She's like, who's Superman? He's like, Superman's from Krypton and he can fly through the air. Who's that? That's the bad guy. And he's from Neutron and And then at the end of the movie, it's like the important part and they're talking. I'm like, shut up. and then
Did
the
they
guy,
shut up?
And then the girl was like, was he talking to you? I don't know. Was he talking to me?
And then you went, yeah, I was talking to you.
They actually shut up after that, but the movie was almost over. So
that's crazy, and that's messed up. I hate when people fucking talk in the movie.
Dude.
I like to focus.
I blame the girlfriend.
Yeah, I could see that.
She didn't.
It reminds me of when we all went to go see what's it called, Infinity War at the movies. We all went, and then in the beginning that baby started crying. And then you don't remember this? Oh my god, y'all are in for a treat.
Somebody said shut that baby up.
Somebody said shut that baby up. Oh my god, talk about a once in a lifetime moment. Like I was like, nobody would ever say it. So we were in the movie theater and like the movie start or it's like the movie's been going on for like 5-10 minutes and then you just start hearing it's like so upset, and the mother's trying to console the baby or whatever. And at first everybody's like, they say it to themselves, like, man, this fucking baby. God damn it, we're here to watch Marvel. We're trying to see this shit. And then, like, I think the woman takes the baby, walks outside, which you should do, you should kind of never really bring a baby to movies. It's too loud for a baby.
Explosions.
Yeah, explosions, people dying. Yeah. Anyway, so the woman comes back after like 5 minutes, baby's quiet. Another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, baby starts crying again. And it's just, and it doesn't sound like she's doing anything. Some dude just yells, "Shut that baby up!" and everybody, I started dying laughing. I was like, "Yeah, shut that baby up!" But
I feel like you started saying that as a catchphrase after that, right?
Yes, I did. Like, for a little bit, I was like, "Shut that baby up!" Man, it almost felt as if once he said it, I felt like the whole theater cheered. They're like, "Yeah."
It's like when Thanos gets beat.
Exactly. Everybody's like, "Oh!" And then she took the baby and got kicked out.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, we're back.
Yo.
So you said that one time when you told that couple to shut up. Have you ever done anything else like that before, like after or before that? I'm trying to think of the one thing. Like, have I ever told people to shut up? I think I had one time.
In my car, I've yelled at people, but that's just road rage. It didn't leave my car.
Your window?
They didn't hear me. Yeah.
Man, I've had some, not incidents, but I've had people who are like, man, when I get on the road, I don't have road rage, but like I will get petty with people. Like when people try to like cut me off, or they try to, when they make a decision, then they try to come back, I just go like this. I do the Matumbo, like, no. and it's so funny. Cause I'm trying to think, I think I remember one time when I was younger. So back in the day, I feel so old that I'm about to say this. So back in the day, in Arkansas, we used to have 3 movie theaters like that were close to each other. You had the movie theater that was more expensive, that had all the new movies when they dropped on whatever Friday. Then you had another one that was expensive. Same thing. It was just the alternate theater. But then you had the $1 movie, which you just go for $1. You just go see a movie. And it was like the best because it was like, it's $1, you know, for back in the day. But also you, going into the $1 theater, you run the risk of, not the risk, but
catching monkeypox.
Well, that's a little racist.
Monkeypox.
No, it's just a lot of people talking, a lot of people being loud. It's a very interactive theater. You know, a lot of people went in there and just were loud. And so I think I remember one time, I can't remember what movie I was watching. It might have been like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen or something like that. But I remember these kids were behind me. And, you know, sometimes kids, when they get excited, they kick the back of the chair.
Oh, gosh.
And they were doing that. And I was like, hey, yo, stop that shit.
Oh, damn.
And they were like,
oh, my God.
Mommy, help. Bitch, get the... No. But I remember I cursed out a kid before.
Shut that baby up.
Shut that baby up. Tell that baby to shut the fuck. But, yeah, I think... After that, because I think for the most part, every movie theater experience has been okay for me. My favorites are when you go to a scary movie and everybody's just as scared, and then everybody does the yell at the same time, that the gasp or whatever, or like
I hate scary. I can't. I hate scary movies, man. I can't. I
don't mind scary movies. I just can't watch them all the time.
When I was a kid, I watched The Ring in theaters. That shit creeped me out,
bro. I'm glad you brought that up. I remember. Whenever The Ring came out in theaters, I remember it came out. I remember watching the trailer and I was like, I do not want to watch that. I literally said that. So sometimes what my family would do is we would go to the movies, and some people would go watch one movie around the same time as another one started. And I'd be like, I'm going to go watch a family friendly movie or whatever.
Very smart.
But then sometimes my movie would finish before theirs got done. And I remember one time I was like, well, I guess I'll just go in the theater to see where they are, where my family is. I walked in on the scene of The Ring where she starts coming out the TV, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
That movie was scary. I think that movie made me not like horror movies. I can't.
Man, it is a scary movie for when it came out. It's funny how someone was talking about how scary it was. Do you remember when The Blair Witch came out? Mm-hmm. Like how scary that movie was?
I think I liked it. I don't remember. I think as a kid I liked it.
I didn't mind it, but what they were good at was building suspense. They were very good at like kind of like building up this hype for something that never really happened, but it was just like you were just scared of the idea of something.
I would like more found footage movies. Cloverfield was like my favorite movie of all time for a while. I fucking loved Cloverfield.
Cloverfield's a great movie. I like that movie. I remember thinking, what's good about those found footage films is that it makes you think, what would you do in that situation? Because it's kind of like, it feels real life.
Snow on the Bluff?
I've never seen that.
You haven't seen that?
No, never seen it.
You know what it's about?
It's about drugs?
It's about like in Atlanta, like...
Oh, yeah.
Trap type dude.
Yeah.
Did I say it right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Snow on the Bluff.
Snow on the Bluff or in the Bluff?
I think it's in the Bluff.
Somebody knows.
Snow in the everybody in Atlanta.
But basically, dude robs this girl that has a video camera, and then he just goes around videotaping his life, and he's like a drug dealer.
What? And so you're kind of watching his life through the video.
And you know what's crazy? The way they marketed this, the director, right, actually acted like it was real. Like he mailed it around to different places. Journalistic like newspapers and like outlets like that, acting like it wasn't from a movie theater company, acting like it was actually the guy trying to make like promo for the movie. Yep.
That's crazy. That's super dope. Yeah, that's like a big Atlanta
That's
thing.
a dope movie. You need to watch it.
I should watch it. I was gonna say that Cloverfield used to scare me because of that big ass monster, you know?
Yes.
Of how big it was, and like they didn't reveal it till the end. And it's kind of crazy because it makes you think of like when I always think if shit would ever go like sideways, I'm like, man, I kind of start to think of people in New York. I'm like, how the fuck are y'all gonna get out?
Oh, everybody's gonna die. Everybody's gonna die, man.
I just think of stuff like that because then I think of like, man, y'all are so like it's gonna be traffic jams everywhere. Subway's is only gonna take you so far, even if they're running. And then I think of Atlanta, and I'm like, what if you try to leave Atlanta? I'm like, how crazy is traffic gonna be, and like how bad would, for example, let's say a monster, like some damn asteroid comes down and it lands on in Atlanta. And then a Cloverfield like monster, it starts like coming out and it's like destroying shit. I'm like, what do you do?
You're screwed. You're in the middle of the city a little bit.
I am, but I think I'd be all right. I think I could make a way.
I don't know, bro.
I believe.
I think I'm a little bit better where I'm at, a little south of Atlanta.
Well, if you were to go back to South Carolina, is it better to go that way, or you have to go? No, you'd have to go north, right?
No, it's actually east.
East. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, so then you could be like going home.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Safe in the swamp. I'm heading to the swamp tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you are. You told me that. Yeah. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I think about that sometimes. That's why I'm like, should we be living so close in the city? I don't know, man. Because if shit pops off, have you seen the shit that's going on in Taiwan?
Yeah.
You said like a depressed yeah.
China, man. You know what's interesting?
What's that?
I heard that there's one company. They said this is the only company on Earth that we would go to war for. There's a semiconductor company in Taiwan that makes like 90%, I think, of the chips used in the world. So if China really fucked with Taiwan, right? The whole world would be fucked because it started a world war. We would back Taiwan. It would be us versus China. Shit would hit the fan bad. But as far as like technology, computers, cell phones, all that shit's just gonna flatline. As far as new product and stuff coming out, like there wouldn't be.
It's interesting because I remember because I think Nancy Pelosi's over there right now. This is a politics segment of it. Not really politics, but she's over there. But it's crazy because I always find it interesting that countries do this where they're like, hey, we better not see a plane fly in this airspace or whatever, or shit could pop off. Like they're kind of like, don't try something or we'll do something type of thing.
It's a signal, man.
It's so crazy to me that motherfucking countries will do that shit. But anyway, it's kind of crazy because I think I was listening to another podcast and they were like, oof, nobody knows. It's kind of like very sensitive. So you have to kind of be careful. Everybody has to be careful what they do because if not, they could set some shit off and next thing you know, we're going to war.
China's in some it's some wild times over there right now. I've read a lot of articles and I'm not great at regurgitating that information, but there's a lot of stuff fucked up about their economy and the way they were building houses. Basically people were prepaying for houses, so you'd prepay buy a $400,000 house and then it just never gets built.
Whoa.
And then the companies owe you, and then the companies might go bankrupt, and then you're just fucked and everything's fucked over there. So
oof, that's crazy.
Maybe I didn't explain that right, but it's some shit over there. It's a lot of shit over there. People have been saying for a minute, stay away from Chinese stocks.
Yeah. That's where they're doing that social score system, right?
I think certain parts. Or is it Tokyo? It's either China or Tokyo.
I don't think it's Tokyo. I feel like it's China. Okay. I don't think it's Tokyo because Tokyo.
It's crazy, yo. It goes deep. If you buy porn, it drops your social score.
Damn, bro.
If you jaywalk, it drops your social score. If you don't cut your grass, it drops your social score. Like they're monitored like that.
Can't even beat your meat, bro. Without
Damn, man, I really want to beat my meat, but my score is pretty low right now.
Can you imagine? Because I've heard something like where if your score's not.
What if you finished and you heard a voice that said, "Good job."
What the fuck?
You did a good job tonight.
Oh my God. But I've heard somewhere that supposedly like a thing that I don't know if I don't think it's implemented. This is all, what is it called? You're guessing. What is it called? What's the word for where you're guessing?
Credit score?
Speculating.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Credit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just speculating here, but I heard supposedly that they want to get to a point to where like, of course they want to continue with the social score system where you're like a good citizen. And if your score is low enough, you can't even like pump gas in your car. You can't like do certain things. You're cut off from certain things. You can't go out. You can't travel. You can't do all these things, which is it's really scary. If it gets to that point. But
talking about stuff like that, I saw this TikTok.
Oh boy.
So with video games and the way things go now, right? What they want are these like micro transactions for you. Spend $5 to get the new outfit or the new gun or whatever.
Yeah.
And I saw this scary TikTok that said, "Yo, the entire world is going this way."
Oh, don't.
And they're starting it slowly, and it's going to get rolled out to everything. He said BMWs.
Oh yeah.
You saw this?
Yeah.
They're charging $18 a month to have the seat
features.
warmer turned on. It's in the car. You own the car, but you have to spend $18 a month for your seat warmer.
So what funny / crazy thought, because I saw that, I'm like, why would they do that? I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Boy, it makes a lot of sense for them.
I know, of course, they're going to make money, but my thing is like, I thought, one, that's crazy. Two, what if like you bought the car, let's say the car is like 80,000, right? So let's say you do that, but then it's like, well, if you want to start your car, you got to pay us a monthly subscription.
Oh shit!
That's like crazy to me.
That's gonna be the future.
Because
when we're 80, we're like, back in my day, you bought a car, you owned the car.
Exactly.
I gotta pay $10 to crank it.
So far, I've only seen, I think BMW do stuff like that where certain features are locked, which to me,
not Tesla.
Tesla does it.
Well, autopilot. You have to spend a monthly fee.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you bought it.
It's an upfront fee of like 10 to 15 grand. Wow. And then you have to pay a monthly fee.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I haven't seen any other cars because I thought Tesla, you just bought it whenever you added it to the package, but
it's a monthly fee.
Oh boy.
It's coming, bro.
It's just, damn, bro. I really want, I want that.
Imagine everything like your toothbrush. Well, you got to pay 20 cents to use your toothbrush this morning.
We're all going to be broke. Like,
there's a little lock that goes over the bristles.
Oh my God. That's hilarious. I wonder then what's going to happen. So with like, for example, the BMW thing, like where the seat warmers, you can't use them unless you have a subscription. Do you think then what'll happen is hackers will be like, oh, I know how to hack this.
You jailbreak your car.
Oh my God.
You can't take it to the mechanic.
Oh, to like BMW or can you, anybody?
Because it's jailbroken. You know how you can't take your jailbroken iPhone and get it fixed?
Oh yeah, that's right.
You can't take it to the mechanic. You got to find a bootleg mechanic.
Oh, that, I'd do that.
But
I don't know. Seat warmers, that's crazy, bro. I think what's going to happen then, if that keeps going, then people are just going to want to buy vintage cars.
Do you have seat warmers in your car?
No.
I do.
You do?
The shit, bro.
What if random they're like, we're turning on,
I like my ass toasty, bro. It's very nice.
No, I don't have any. I'm still, my car is 2015. And so.
Mine too. Mine's 2012.
It's funny because, so there's staying on this topic of cars. One thing I've seen on social media is that, so I drive a Kia. That's the car that I have. Put a lot of miles on it. Still running. But anyway, have you heard about the Kia boys? Have you heard about them?
Kia boys?
Yeah.
No.
So supposedly this started in Milwaukee where people figured out that you can turn on a Kia or a Hyundai or maybe it's just those two company cars. You don't need the keys anymore. So you know where the steering wheel is underneath if your shifter's up here, it's up, up there. you take that down and you put in a USB plug, it can turn on.
What?
It's very crazy.
Wow.
I've seen it happen. Me, I was like, nobody's gonna steal my car. I have over 200,000 miles on it.
Damn. I had a Ford Crown Vic that I could put the key in, crank it, and pull the key out, and the car would stay on.
That's funny.
Yep.
That's so crazy, but it's interesting because a lot of people on social media have been saying like, "Hey, if you drive these brands of cars, be careful or whatever." I'm like, damn, bro,
that USB key. Who the fuck tried that? Was
that's,
like, let me.
That's like my thing.
A USB in this car.
I wonder do you think maybe that sometimes stuff like that trickles down from the top, and they go, you know what, let's cause a little bit of.
I think it's Fred down the street
just trying shit,
just being wild as fuck.
Guys, you won't believe it. I figured out how to turn on a car without the keys. I do USB.
First, I tried a chicken head and turned it in there, and he died. But
oh my god. But yeah, so supposedly people were carjacking in Milwaukee, and that's where they figured it out, and then it slowly started to spread. And so, but
shout out to Milwaukee, man.
Yeah,
innovators over there.
Innovators. It's but yeah, I'm straight with mine because like mine's completely paid off. Like my car, yeah, it's an old car, you know. But I'm switching over to Toyota after. No.
Shout out to Kia.
We're back.
All right, so we're no longer doing not all here moments.
We're out of them.
Not all here facts.
We've made many mistakes.
We're bringing factuals
not
to the
all
game.
Facts. No.
So, E, your question last week was what is the oldest fast food franchise?
Yes.
And I think we both predicted McDonald's.
That's what I thought.
We were both incorrect.
Damn. It's White Castle.
As usual. Ooh.
Is it White Castle?
You almost hit the nail on the head, bro. I'm going to go top 5.
Okay.
Number 5, Dairy Queen.
I was just thinking Dairy Queen.
Founded in 1940.
Wow.
Number 4, McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
By Richard and Maurice McDonald. It also in 1940.
Okay.
Just like a couple months before the other one.
Huh.
Number 3, KFC.
Oh, the damn Colonel.
Founded by Harlan Sanders. Colonel Sanders' first name is Harland. Never knew that.
Huh.
What a 1930.
Old name.
Number 2, White Castle.
Oh.
You almost were there, bro.
For some reason that popped in my head.
1921, Billy Ingram and Walter Anderson. Number 1, do you have a guess?
I'm going to say...
Now that you've heard the others.
Now that I've heard the others, Burger King.
Nope.
Oh.
A&W.
Oh, that's right.
1919.
If you're not familiar, A&W, I only know them originally from root beer.
Yep.
That was their thing, but they're also fast food.
Kind of like Dairy Queen. It's the same type of vibe as Dairy Queen.
Do they have A&Ws in South Carolina?
Probably.
I feel like I've never seen one.
Really? You never been to A&W?
Never.
It's just like Dairy Queen, honestly.
Oh, okay.
It's the same shit.
Man, I used to love Dairy Queen.
They got one right up the street from us in Morrow.
I can't eat that anymore, bro. I'm too old for that. My body can't handle that.
Really? I ate McDonald's tonight, bro. You can do anything. You set your mind to it. Okay. So my question was, what is the best-selling album of all time and the worst-selling major album of all time?
Yep.
So best-selling of all time is no guess. You could probably guess, right? Yes. What is it?
Michael Jackson.
Thriller.
Of course.
Sold 50.2 million copies worldwide.
Wow.
Now, the worst-selling album of all time is a little bit harder to find. When you Google that, the answer is not clear. They're giving you all types of different stuff. Maybe I'll try Googling it a little bit more to find out better info. But what I did find that was interesting is the worst-selling number 1 album. And this is shocking.
Oh, boy.
This is shocking to me.
Is it Rihanna?
No.
Oh.
You want to hate on Rihanna so bad,
No, it's just
bro.
The Good Girl Gone Bad. I heard it did so bad.
Why you want to bring her down? God damn. Okay, bro. A Boogie with the Hoodie.
Oh wow.
It doesn't give me the name of his album. Whatever album it was. It only managed to sell 749 copies.
Whoa.
It stands as the record for the least number of copies sold by a number 1 album.
Wait, so it was a number 1 album that only sold 700?
That shows you how much streaming has affected the world, because it probably got streamed a lot and became a number 1 album from streaming, but it only sold 749 copies. And it's interesting, it just broke the record 1 week ago. 1 week previous to that, 21 Savage dropped Okay, so the A Boogie with the Hoodie, his album was called Hoodie Season.
Okay.
The week before that, 21 Savage had an album called I Am Greater Than I Was. It made history by only selling 823 copies.
Wow.
And being the #1 album.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Streaming changed everything.
Streaming changed the game.
That's so wild. Damn. Well, that goes to show you can be #1 regardless for how much you sell.
I feel like 800 albums though. Damn.
That's not even that might be like the smallest town in America.
Nah, it's smaller towns.
All right, so the new question.
Mine's terrible. Should I go first or second?
I'll let you go first because I think I went first last time.
Okay, so I want to know, right? When you have to eat food to survive, you have to drink water to survive.
Yeah.
But water is more important than food.
Yeah.
I think you can go a week without water. You can go like a month or 2 months without food. But what about ice cream? Because when you eat ice cream,
okay,
it technically it's a liquid.
Kind of, sort of.
So like when you eat ice cream, you pee out the ice cream. It doesn't sound right. I feel like you should.
Oh, okay.
Because if you feel like when you eat ice cream, you should shit out the ice cream.
Yeah.
But does it turn into pee?
I think it does because it's
a liquid, right? It's frozen.
I was about to say because it's dairy, but then I mean there's like cheese. You don't really piss out cheese.
But if you drink milk, you don't shit out the milk.
Maybe you do. I think maybe milk you do. I think you do.
But it's a liquid.
It is, but I think because of how your body processes it, it comes out the other way and not pee. So
I want to know, can you live on a diet of ice cream?
I'm going to say no. Or that's interesting, yeah, because I'm going to say I don't think you can.
I don't know.
Because I think your body's going to need nutrients and stuff. But anyway, that's my guess.
Terrible question, but it's my question.
My question. So since we've talked about movies at the beginning of the podcast, my question is, I think I know the answer to this, but I don't know if it's changed. Because I feel like I think everybody's going to notice it, but whatever. It's the question that popped up in my head. What is the first movie to pass $1 billion at the box office?
Avatar?
That's what I was going to say. But I think it might be something else.
Titanic.
That's the other one that I was going to say. I think it's a James Cameron film, but
Jungle Book?
Jungle Book? the real life Jungle Book?
Mowgli?
Or Mowgli? No, I don't think Mowgli passed $1 billion.
No, he didn't pass.
Mowgli ain't got money like that.
Jaws?
No, I don't think Jaws. I think Jaws
E.T.
E.T. Gross. Like I'm trying to think. Because you also got to think of like there are older movies that had more time to gain money. I think it's a James Cameron film.
Jurassic Park?
You know, I could be wrong, and it's no. I
Jurassic
don't know.
Park.
Jurassic. Is that your guess? Jurassic Park?
Titanic.
I think it's, man. A part of me is split between Titanic and Avatar. I think it.
I'm gonna go with Titanic.
I'll go with Avatar.
Final answer.
I'll go with Avatar just to pick a different answer.
All right, bro.
Well,
that's the podcast.
That's the Pod Flack podcast.
What?
Thanks for everybody for tuning in to this week's episode.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us, definitely.
Send me money to my Cash App, baby.
I was about to say, thanks for everybody tuning in. The podcast comes out every other week, so every 2 weeks. But you can, damn it, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You want to do.
My brain is so mush right now. Anyway, no, listen to the podcast. It's available everywhere on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Stream your boys.
Stream us. Rate and review definitely helps us get out to new listeners. Also, you can see the video version of the podcast on our YouTube. Just type in Not All Here Podcast. It'll pop up right there. Make sure to follow the podcast on Instagram and TikTok. It's both at Not All Here Podcast. And also be sure to follow our personal Instagrams. Mine is It's Easy L.
JRB the producer.
On any platform you choose.
That's all you need right there, baby.
That's all you need. Other than that, we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
Woo!